Kia ora whanau, here's another quick army update with a new army, this time the Undead. And this came about because I picked up a whole lot of werewolves cheaply off a local auction site. Alright, thank you. And I bought 4 boxes of ghouls from Mantic to add to that. And a few characters, which are lying around, to make 2,000 points of Undead. So it is basically just ghouls and werewolves, plus a vampire there, and a couple of necromancers or liches as options. So I really like the ghoul models from Mantic. They look really mad like they're just kind of fighting past each other. Remind me of the infected from 28 Days Later. So I was keen to have a lot of them. The werewolves, I mean, they're okay, I guess. Very quick paint jobs for all this. Just sprayed the ghouls a bone colour, then a flesh wash, and then picked out the weapons and robes or rags on them, which I've done all purple for a bit of a theme. Whereas the werewolves are just dry brushed black and grey, fangs and things picked out. There's a couple of Ghoulghasts as characters, Lycan Alpha and Vampire, and a couple of Necromancers or Liches. So I'll be trying this tomorrow, a couple of versions of the list. Notice I've got all these ghouls here as troops, but combined into a horde like that. So I might try them both ways. I know a lot of Undead players seem to like using, well, some players seem to like using troops and the multiple small unit sort of style. I quite like the idea of just using a big horde of them. So I'll try them out various ways. 2 lists I'll be using tomorrow do not use the magic casters there. I'm just using these 4 characters: Ghoulghasts and Werewolf Alpha, the Lycan Alpha and the Vampire. And quite keen to use the Vampire. And they're one of the most deadly characters in the game. And I'm going to use that with the Blood Rage variants and the Wings of Honey Maze, so she flies and does lots of damage. I'm also giving her host Shadow Beast, so that is a lot of attacks and life leeching from her, though she can't be hit back much. Just zoom in and have a look at some of the models. So here we have the Lycan Alpha, so that's quite a cool model from Mantic. And the Vampire, so that's from one of their Dungeon Adventures sets. So that's a character called Mother Infernal, I think, who is a Basilian who's a bit dodgy, perhaps. There's a Lich or Necromancer, and another one, and a couple of Ghoulghasts, giving them both the double scissor gloves, and then lots of ghouls. And the werewolves. So a couple of other things to just note about this army. The ghouls and werewolves are the only 2 units of the entire Undead Army that doesn't use the shambling characteristic. So shambling characteristic means you can't double, but you can be moved by magic, which lets you do some scary stuff at times if you can get into flanks and so on. Instead, these ghouls and werewolves are just fast, so move 6 on the ghouls and they've got wild charge. Move 9 on the werewolves, so they are basically like cavalry in terms of how fast they can move. But they do rather lack in really strong armour and tough unit breaking capability, so that's a bit of a challenge for them. But I really like the idea of just all these deranged cannibals throwing themselves towards the enemy as fast as they can. Looking forward to that. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. Alright, thank you for watching.